We're already halfway through 2025 and Netflix has put out a ton of new series. There were some unexpected hits, a few instant favorites, and more than a couple that kind of snuck by unnoticed. Welcome back to Top 10 Cine. And today we're going to look at every new Netflix series that's worth checking out in 2025 so far. Anyway, let's start with easily one of the most talked about series of the year. The first series we're looking at is called Adolescence.
What are you looking for?
Dad, I haven't done anything!
It's really grabbed viewers' attention and sparked plenty of debates about youth and society. The story follows a 13-year-old boy accused of killing his classmate, which causes chaos in his community as detectives and a psychologist try to figure out what drove him to do such a shocking thing.
80% of women are attracted to 20% of men. You must trick them because you'll never get them in a normal way.
There's a lot we could say about Adolescence, like how amazing the acting is across the board, or its unique one-shot style that runs through all 4 episodes, and all the social messages it explores. But honestly, it's probably best for you to check it out yourself and form your own opinion. It's a short 4-episode series that's perfect for a weekend binge, or even a single day. Next up is a series based on one of the best Italian historical epic movies ever made. This is The Leopard.
Qui siete tutti al sicuro.
Set during Italy's unification in the 1860s, it follows the Prince of Salina as he navigates the decline of the aristocracy amidst all the political chaos. Based on the Italian novel of the same name, the series stays quite true to the movie version. It's a visually stunning, richly produced series that should definitely catch the attention of fans of historical epics and period dramas. The story still holds up today, and with just 6 episodes, it's a high-quality show you won't want to miss. Our next series is probably the most divisive of 2025 so far. People either love it or can't stand it. This is 0 Day, a political thriller about a massive cyber attack that cripples the US, forcing a former president out of retirement to lead an investigation.
3,402 people died on 0 Day.
Some folks think it's a thrilling, fast-paced series that keeps you on the edge of your seat, while others see it as a confusing mess with not much depth. That really depends on who you ask. If you're into conspiracy thrillers and Robert De Niro, though, it might be worth checking out. It's a 6-episode miniseries. Next, we have a series inspired by a powerful and real-life story, Toxic Town. It's set in Corby, a town in Britain during the 1990s, and follows 3 mothers who find out their kids' birth defects might be linked to reckless handling of toxic waste during the town's redevelopment.
We're here to work out whether our kids were hurt by something they shouldn't have been.
Toxic Town is a drama that really hooks you with its compelling story about how pollution can hurt real families and communities. It's well acted and keeps things tight, just 4 episodes, making it a quick but powerful watch. Before we move on, I want to quickly mention a couple more new releases. First up is Ransom Canyon, which is about 3 rival ranching families caught up in a heated land feud. It's a Western family drama with plenty of love triangles and disputes. And then there's Gone Girls, the Long Island serial killer. This tense true crime series looks at the case of the Long Island serial killer, seen through the eyes of the victims, their loved ones, and the police. What about comedy? A few standouts made the list. First up is Running Point.
I work in a family business, the greatest basketball franchise in the history of the game, the Los Angeles Waves. And this is the story of the fucked up family that runs it.
It's about a former party girl played by Kate Hudson, who unexpectedly becomes the president of her family's basketball team. Even though she has no background in sports, it's basically a workplace comedy with a sports twist. Fast-paced, stylishly made, and a great pick for comedy fans looking for something fun. Another comedy to check out is The Residents.
There are 200 people down there, including the President of the United States. Did anything unusual happen?
Other than my boss dying?
Set right in the White House, it follows an eccentric detective, played by Uzo Aduba, as she tries to solve a murder during a disastrous state dinner.
That's really weird.
It's a mystery comedy where the White House, packed with countless rooms and secret nooks, itself feels like one of the main characters. With a great cast, a fun vibe, and just 8 episodes, it's definitely worth a watch. The next series is a post-apocalyptic sci-fi that's already shaping up to be one of the best shows of the year.
Allá dura el aire, ¿no? Nieve en verano. Está helado.
It's The Eternaut, an Argentine series based on the classic sci-fi comic of the same name.
Mi hija está en algún lado.
The story kicks off with a mysterious, deadly snowfall one night in Buenos Aires, which instantly kills anyone it touches and almost wipes out the whole city. It's a tense, atmospheric series that starts a bit slow but really pulls you in once it gets going. If you're into sci-fi, post-apocalyptic tales, survival stories, or thrillers, you'll definitely want to check it out. The Eternaut is a 6-episode series, and so far it's one of the most gripping and top-tier shows on Netflix this year. Next up is a hidden gem from 2025, The Orr Murders.
Hoppas att vi inte hittar henne. Känner du Amanda?
It's a crime thriller series set in the snowy resort town of Åre, Sweden, where a teenage girl goes missing, sparking an investigation that uncovers dark secrets beneath the town's picturesque surface. It's a brooding, binge-worthy series with a harsh, snowy backdrop that mirrors the story's emotional depth. It combines crime and psychological drama into a compelling addition to Netflix's lineup this year. Let's squeeze in a couple more series before we finish up the list. First up is a show inspired by the true story of a wellness influencer who turned out to be a total fraud.
I was diagnosed with a stage 4 brain tumor. That was 4 years ago.
This is Apple Cider Vinegar, a 6-part Australian limited series that dramatizes the rise and fall of Belle Gibson, a wellness influencer who claimed she cured her terminal brain cancer with natural remedies. But it was all false.
Now, it's a simple question. Do you have cancer?
It mixes true crime vibes with psychological drama, serving as a warning about misinformation and the allure of online fame. A really thought-provoking pick for Netflix's 2025 lineup, it highlights the real-world consequences of deception in the digital age.
Why do you people have so much hunger to kill?
Fear.
This is American Primeval. It's set in 1857 during the Utah War and follows a mother and son on the run from their past, teaming up with a Shoshone-raised guide. And they cross paths with some brutal real-life events like the Mountain Meadows Massacre. The series was written by Mark L. Smith, the same guy behind The Revenant. It has a similar vibe too, gritty realism, stunning handheld camera work, and a real immersive feel. Honestly, it's one of the best-made series Netflix has put out, and if you're into westerns or history, you'll want to check it out. In my book, it's the top series on Netflix so far in 2025. And that's my list so far. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. That's all from me for now, and I'll see you next time.